All right, Gucci Mane made history of recent. He's the first rapper to ever drop 100 mixtapes slash albums. Okay, since 2005, Gucci Mane has dropped at least 100 albums or mixtapes. And let's talk a little bit about Gucci. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. All the links in the description. All right. And I remember, man, that nigga was that's an average of 6.7, I think, projects dropped a year over what 14-year period. And I remember the Will Chamberlains, the movies, I mean, he had a ton of them, man. Writing on the wall, no pad, no pencil. And what's so funny about him, man? A lot of them, I mean, all of them that I heard were quality. You know, he wasn't just throwing bullshit out there and putting shit on the plate and saying, eat it. You know what I'm saying? He had some straight projects, man. Gucci Mane, you know, legitimately had the streets on lock. I don't mean like the commercial level, man. I mean, he had the hood on lock. I mean, from, you know, add it up. You know, the Will Chamberlains. I mean, he had Gucci Russia, Gucci America. I remember those three. Like, dude, I mean, Jury Selection. That was the prequel to the album. And, yeah, he definitely the mixtape king for sure. He definitely was a mixtape king, man. He had my whole high school shit and college summers on lock. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the damn thing, man. He was performing in Detroit, performing down south, performing in, you know, Georgia, Alabama. He had it on lock, man. So I think it's an accomplishment for him, and also, you know, for his audience over the years. You can see the growth and the maturity in him and his music, man. You know, you can see the growth, man, and from I was trapping up to all that shit. Now he matured, man. And it's hard to switch over from decades, man. For real, it's hard for a motherfucker to get past 2 albums or 2 mixtapes for people to listen to. So for obviously him dropping 100 mixtapes or 100 mixtapes slash albums over a 14-year period, I mean that's well over the average lifespan of a rapper. We not just talk about the nigga dropping you know, he had a national hit or national album, and then now he just dropping albums in the hood. He back in the hood. Like, this is progression. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is true progression. I remember, you know, I rob in my black tee. I remember So Icy. I mean, he has some dope shit. His catalog of music is slept on, man. When you talk about MCs in Atlanta, I seen him say, you know, a lyrical list in Atlanta, and and he didn't make it, but you know, lyrics ain't everything, especially to these niggas today. But hey, sometimes, you know, you could be the most lyrical dude out there and not have 2 good albums. You know, you could be, you know, one of the best rappers out there and not have a classic album. You know, Drake got all these top 100, you know, Billboard hits and 200 Billboard hits, but he don't have a classic album to me. People praise J. Cole up and down, but where's the classic album for me? And people want to go back and say, well, Born Sinner and this and that wasn't a classic. You know, you look at Kendrick Lamar, people say, oh, he's not active enough. And I'm like, well, neither was Biggie. But hey, the first one, classic. You know, Good City, Mad Kid, that's a classic album. See, you can make the first one, Section 101. That was a hood classic. You go back to Pimpin' Butterfly. That was a classic. So, see, you can go, you know, two out the door. 2 out the gate. I mean, that make you a legend right there in itself. And Gucci to be doing this for 14 years, man. It's a lot of dudes that don't even get out their decade. It's a lot of dudes that didn't even get out the 80s and just had a horrible transition into the 90s. There was a lot of dudes that was in the 90s, had a horrible transition to the 2000s. So you sit there and you sit there and you salute. You know what I'm saying? You sit there and you salute the LL Cool J's and the Jay-Z's and the guys of that nature who was able to do this over multiple decades, man. So shout out to Gucci Mane, man. They may not ever give you a Grammy, or they may never put you in the Songwriter Hall of Fame, or they may never give you national recognition. But for you to be doing this over 14 years straight, man, that's a blessing in its own, man. And for you to have over 100 projects, that just shows your hard work, dedication, and the grind you put in, man. So salute the Guwap, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if need be. Website, promo code, description. Share the videos, man. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Box to get you 18% off the 100% all natural products from soaps, lotions, and much, much more. Website, promo code, description. One time for the one time we gone.